Good evening, one and all, and welcome back to Opening Night Trivia. This is not geek, despite the fact that I am here. Someone let me host a singles match, so it's probably going to be a train wreck. So to help me here, I've got Jack. How you feeling, Jack?
Someone asked me to co-host a singles match, so it's going to be fun. I'm feeling.
Oh, it should be fun. If you see the players that we've got coming up, we have a Ginyu Force Civil War. We have David Nishimoto, who beat me very earlier on this season, and we have Payson Johnson, someone who I think I've only ever played in classics, but I've seen him play, I've seen him host. Both great players. I'm looking forward to this. How you feeling? I'm
looking forward to it too. Let's go meet the competitors.
Let's see what they have to say in promos.
Hey, Bill.
How's it going? Here we are, little Ginyu Force Civil War action.
Yep. Well, once again, I'm tired. It's been a long work week for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's St. Patty's Day.
As of the day of this recording, yes.
Oh,
or as Billy Joe Armstrong calls it, his day. So yeah, his green day. Yeah, a little joke there for the kids.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to say. Payson's great player. That's all is there to say.
Yeah, I hope he got the mixtape I sent him to come back, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine if he didn't. It's fine. So,
you know what? I'm just ready to play. Let's just do it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what debauchery he has up his sleeve. This should be a hoot.
No surprises.
I'll find out.
We'll see.
Wait, why are you here?
Because someone stopped paying their alimony checks and mom is getting mad. So look. Dad, you've been avoiding my calls. You've been hiding from... I followed the neutrinos around. I didn't even know they were still a band. I followed them around for a little bit. And you said no. And then in 2000... I went to random independent film showings where it was exploitation gore films where people got stabbed 7 times because I knew you'd be there. You would always slip out the back window. But now I'm here. I found these weird trivia places, and you're going to answer some questions about why during sex I yell about Morrissey. It's weird. I think the only thing that can explain it is genetics, Dad. I need answers.
Well, always nice to see you, Bill Jr. If I could speak a little bit to my opponent, aka my amazing teammate, David. He's a great player. He's a great teammate. I'm very excited to be playing him. I put everything I can into this match, and I'm here to have a good time. And obviously, you're here, Bill Jr. I'll just call you Junior, so I'm sure it will be a good time.
It won't be. I'm going to make my dad cry for all the times he missed my birthday.
Let's have fun.
Well, that was entertaining. It's always entertaining, especially those two as managers and those two as players. I say we just bring them in and get this started.
Absolutely.
I only watch singles. I very rarely play. This is a train wreck already. Just on my part. Their part was great. Your part's great. It's just my part. So
no. It's the opposite. I'm bad, you're good. I'm always terrible.
That's Cody first. With a record of 4-0, we have David Nishimoto. How you doing, David?
Doing good. Ready to play.
And his opponent, with a record of 5 wins, 1 defeat, 1 knockout, we have Payson Johnson.
Hey.
Right then. I suppose we get this started. We'll go into round 1. Round 1 works basically the same as it does everywhere else. You will get 10 questions in 10 random categories. Each answer is worth a point. You can't steal. You don't lose anything if you get it wrong. You have 3 repeats. You have a challenge. Please write them down. When I call on you and the time's up, show it, speak it. Is that right? I think that's everything.
Yeah, that's everything.
No, Jack?
I think you got it all.
Awesome.
You know what we're doing.
Awesome. All right. Jack, why don't you hit him off with the first question?
All right. Your first question comes in the category of fantasy and sci-fi. Okay. Sci-fi fantasy. Keith McMillan and Stellan Skarsgård have both portrayed what character in separate sci-fi films released in 1984 and 2021, respectively?
You want the character? Okay.
It's very hard to banter around questions like this because you don't want to give anything away.
Oh man, yeah, I know. It's very different for me now being on the hosting chair instead of the competing chair because I don't know what to say here.
Is it tough? You never know. You never know where it's going to go. 5, 4.
Guess we'll see.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Payson.
Should be more confident in his name. Is it like Baron Harkonnen?
And
Yeah.
David.
I just put the Baron.
Let's check that. We'll check with Adelaide.
I believe we can only accept Payson's because
I can see what's highlighted. We'll go back.
yeah.
Baron Harkonnen is correct. Unfortunately, we needed the Harkonnen. We can't accept just Baron. Sorry, David.
Okay.
So Payson taking a 1-0 lead after the first question as we move into the second question, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and Jojo Rabbit all feature music by which rock artist?
Oh.
Again, I can't ask you your favorite rock artist because you might say something and then they raise stuff. And tricky little minute details.
I'll tell you after they answer this question.
I must say I've seen 2 of these, and I do like them, and I like both the ones I've seen.
I have seen one of them.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go with David
David Bowie.
and Payson.
David Bowie, and in the case of the Life Aquatic, Licorice Pizza did it better.
David Bowie is correct.
Yes.
All right. Your third question comes in the category of crime. What type of location are the central characters attempting to rob in Logan Lucky?
There's something about Daniel Craig being an American
I
that
mean,
really makes me laugh.
I mean, everyone talks about him in Knives Out, but he did it almost better in Logan Lucky 2 years earlier, and no one really talks about that one, which makes me sad.
Great movie.
Let's see if we can find a hole in this donut. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Payson
Racetrack.
and David.
Racetrack.
We can accept racetrack.
Yep.
As we move on to your fourth question, which comes in the category of coming of age. What US state does The Last Picture Show take place in? See, now, Jack, I can speak on this a bit because I am an advocate of more European geography questions in movies. It's always what US state, what US city.
I agree.
So if I'm writing your matching geek, look at a map. That's all I'm saying.
Watch the Bond movies.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whether you're playing trivia or not. We'll start with David
Texas.
and Payson.
Texas.
Texas is correct.
All right. And with that, we'll get to question number 6, which comes in the category of Westerns. Who portrays Frank, the black-clad gun-for-hire antagonist of the spaghetti Western Once Upon a Time in the West?
If you could be a something for hire, Jack, what would it be?
Ooh. Nuisance for Cody for hire.
I had anything better than trivia host, and they don't even pay me.
Yeah, I know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Payson
Henry Fonda.
and David.
Henry Fonda.
Both correct.
Yes.
Your sixth question comes in the category of comedy. No one laughed. I hate you all. What 2010's comedy film prominently features both a drug called Holy Fucking Shit and a statue of Korean Jesus?
Let's go.
Holy fucking shit! What my siblings scream more often than not when I'm driving them.
But did they die? Fine.
I mean, most of them are still alive.
Same. 1. Pens down, and we'll go to David.
21 Jump Street.
And Payson.
21 Jump Street.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Nice.
Your next question comes in the category of sports. At the end of the Sandlot, it is revealed that at the end of the Sandlot, it is revealed that a grown-up Benny Rodriguez now plays for what MLB team?
I was going to make a comment about all the questions also being about American sports, but in this T-shirt, I can't really complain too much, can I?
Yeah, that's fair.
I just like It's Always Sunny.
Fair enough. Charlie Day is hilarious.
You just the team name, right? Just the team name or the city as well?
I think we can just accept the team name.
Yeah, you just said MLB, so it would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Payson.
I put the Yankees.
And David.
Dodgers.
Dodgers
Yep.
is correct.
Yep.
And no one jinxed it, but in this occasion, Payson has lost his perfect round. There will be no bonus questions as we move on to your next question, which comes in the category of directors. Karen Kasama directed what 2009 horror comedy film?
I'm not the biggest horror movie guy, although I do love A Nightmare on Elm Street. I will not lie to you.
Oh no, my wife's a big horror film person, so that I watch a lot of horrors because of that. If I'm going to go in singles, I won't mind spinning that too much. I just watch loads because like, let's watch a horror or a thriller. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, David.
Jennifer's Body.
And Payson.
Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body. Correct.
All right. Your ninth question in the category will come in the category of war. What actor appeared in the war films Letters from Iwo Jima and The Last Samurai?
I'm glad you said ninth. Don't say pent. Pent ultimate. It doesn't. Pent means 5. It makes no sense. It drives me crazy.
I just forgot. But I'm glad me forgetting made you happy though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down and Payson.
Shout out to Scully, Ken Watanabe.
And David.
Ken Watanabe.
That is correct. So going into your last question in the round, which comes in the category of the 1990s. What is the titular character attending university for in 1998's Patch Adams? You go to university, Jack?
General answer or?
General. We'll accept it.
Yeah. I was going to a post-secondary place for a while, but I am currently taking some time off.
I did nothing. 4,
Fair.
3, 2, 1. Pens are down. And David.
Medicine?
And Payson.
I put medicine in parentheses. I said to be a doctor.
We can accept both. We said general answer. We can accept both.
Tie game.
So at the end of round number 1, we have a score of 9-9. Wouldn't have expected anything less from both these players, to be honest. So we're going to move now swiftly into round number 2. Round number 2 works like this. Both players have submitted a movie each. They would be getting deep cuts from both those movies. Payson, as the higher ranked player, will get to choose which movie goes first. If the questions from his movie, he will receive 1 point for. David's movie, 2 points for, and vice versa the other way around. So, Payson, as the player in the lead, which movie would you like to pick first? Fantastic Mr. Fox or Home Alone 2?
For the entertainment value, can we bring in my manager?
Hell no.
Billiam, I'm going to pick something that you are very familiar with. I think I'm going to take Home Alone 2.
I've been home alone a lot, but not in New York. It was in Philadelphia, and there was a guy in the back of a Denny's. I don't want to talk about him.
Okay, well, sorry, buddy.
We good?
We're good. Home Alone 2, yes.
Home Alone 2.
You okay, Bo?
David, in the interest of balance.
Yes.
This is why I got a restraining order. Like, that's not even my kid. That's just some guy who found that shirt in the trash. Also, I swear to God, I have been sending child support. His mother should have got 5% off a Shutter membership and 2 Big Mac coupons. So she could just shut the fuck up. So, but yeah, have fun with the questions or whatever this is. I don't know.
Yeah, Shutter membership's good.
Right, so we're going to go through questions from Home Alone 2 first. Jack, I would quite like to take these ones because I do have a soft spot for this movie.
That is fair.
Oh my gosh.
David, I understand this is your movie.
Yes, it is.
All right, so Payson, you will receive 2 points for a correct answer. David, you will receive 1 point. Are you ready for your questions in Home Alone 2?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, your first question in Home Alone 2. What time is displayed on the clock Kevin runs past after he leaves the front of the children's hospital?
This movie is fantastic. I don't care if when people say that it's bad. I love this movie. Christmas classic.
He just well up towards the end. She just understands her son so well at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start back with Payson.
Put 10:52 p.m.
And David.
Put 9 o'clock.
9 is correct. David getting 1 point on that one. As we move into your second question in Home Alone 2. Marv incorrectly identifies what U.S. state as a foreign country? This is the sort of thing, going back to the geography stuff, this is the sort of thing I would do. I've said cities that are states, states that are cities. It all goes wrong.
I mean, countries are hard. I don't know what to tell you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and David.
Payson should get this one, right? Arizona?
And Payson.
Screw whoever wrote this, Arizona.
Arizona is correct. So with that, we're back up to a tie game as we move into your next question in Home Alone 2, and I just dropped my pen. When Harry and Marv grab Kevin at the hotel loading dock, what are the only 2 things Marv says Kevin might talk to? Sorry. I'll start that again. When Marv grabbed... See, it's 2 a.m. Leave me alone. When Harry and Marv grab Kevin at the hotel loading dock, what are the only 2 things Marv says Kevin might talk to about their plan to rob the toy store? And I disappear and pick up the pen.
I know it's the first movie, but like Joe Pesci doing this the same year as Goodfellas.
Look, Joe Pesci trying not to swear because he's in
the first
movie.
movie.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and back to Payson.
A fish and an undertaker.
David.
I just put fish. Damn it.
Fish and Undertaker is correct. Payson getting 2 points on that.
All right. Nice job.
Your next question in Home Alone 2. What room rate is Peter being charged per day at the Plaza Hotel?
Per
Per day?
day.
whoever wrote this must have gone through that itemized bill at the end.
What the hell?
Top down.
Yeah, well, that's what deep cuts for.
Oh, I remember when I know exactly when they write this. When they say this.
Oops, dropped my pen.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we'll go to David.
250.
And Payson.
I put 12%. Did I misunderstand?
Both incorrect. The correct answer was $355 per day.
Damn.
As we move on to your next question in Home Alone 2. The front page of what newspaper blows into the McAllister's front door, proclaiming the Wet Bandits' prison escape? So with deep cuts, there's two caliber of questions. One that are thinkers and one where people rush to the board. You love to see it.
And then there's me,
4, 3,
who doesn't know the answer.
2, 1. Pens down. We go to Payson.
Chicago Sun.
And David.
Chicago Sun-Times.
Chicago Sun-Times is correct.
Yeah. Okay.
David getting the point on that one. So after that, we move on to the questions in Fantastic Mr. Fox. Jack, over to you.
Alrighty then.
Payson, you'll be getting 1 point for these, and David, you'll be getting 2 points.
All right. Your first question, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Are you ready?
Yes. Let's go.
Okay. Mr. Fox assumes Felicity's bug is from eating bad what? Felicity's bug. That's interesting.
A few months ago, I got a bad bug.
Well,
I don't remember what I ate, but it was bad.
This morning I had a bad bug. It was a shitty morning, let me tell you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We go to Payson.
Gristle.
And David.
I put chicken.
Gristle is correct.
Yes. All right, your second question in Fantastic Mr. Fox. What is Bunce's first name?
See, now this is the one on the list that I haven't seen, but I have read the book as a kid.
I saw this movie as a kid once, didn't particularly love it. Saw it again last year after a certain commander threatened to kill me on Letterboxd. And it's a good one.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. David.
Nate.
And Payson.
But Peter, that's right. It's Nate.
Nate is correct.
All right. And
Tie game.
how much sleeping powder is in the blueberries?
Like what it cannot.
So I know the author of this book also wrote a movie that my wife, who does no movie trivia whatsoever, would crush in a deep cut round. 100%.
Is it You Only Live Twice?
Nope, it was directed by Danny DeVito as well. So.
Oh, Matilda.
No, that's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Back to Payson.
Is it 350 milligrams?
And David.
10 milligrams.
10 milligrams
Oh, gosh.
is correct. David taking a 2-point lead there.
All right. Your penultimate question in Fantastic Mr. Fox. What two things does Fox say before he needs to get to make it look like the chickens are from the butcher shop?
I can give you a technical on that if you need it.
Yeah. Also, I used Pentultimate correctly this time, so
No, you didn't. You used it and you shouldn't have done.
yeah. Oh, if I'm tired. It's been a long day.
5, 4, 3.
Can I repeat?
Yeah, that'll be a repeat for David. Jack, you want to hit with a repeat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Sorry. What 2 things does Fox say he needs to get to make it look like the chickens are from the butcher shop?
Perfect.
I'm just going to read this last question right now in my head so I don't stumble over my words.
So that's prep.
There we go. We're good.
The folks at home, that's called prep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, David.
Wax paper and a receipt.
And Payson.
I put a tag in a bag.
Both incorrect. We were looking for fake price tags and wax paper. You each had an answer each.
Price tag, damn it.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. And your final question in Fantastic Mr. Fox. According to Agnes, what does the K on her sign stand for? Joe, you should watch this movie.
I know. It's on the list, along with many things.
That's fair.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
All right.
That will be Payson's first repeat.
All right. The question, again, is, according to Agnes, what does the K on her sign stand for? Oh, boy. Yeah, this movie's fantastic.
Would you say it's fantastic?
I would say it's fantastic, yes.
5, 4,
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Payson.
I put home.
And David.
Pep.
Pet is correct. So at the end of round number 2, unless someone's got anything different, I have Payson with 14, David with 18.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
As we move into round number 3, the final round. In this, each competitor will get a 2-pointer, a 3-pointer, and a 5-pointer. As David is in the lead, he will decide whether he picks set 1 or set 2. For the 2-pointer, you will be given the year, the actor, and the genre. You will have to name the movie. 3-pointer, year, director, plot, keywords. And then for the final one, for the 5-pointer, you'll be given the decade, and you'll be able to choose 3 options between the year, the director, the actor, co-actor, genre, and plot keywords. David, as your player in the lead, would you like set 1 or set 2?
I will take set 2. I'm feeling that.
Okay, David will take set 2. That means Payson, you'll be getting your questions in set 1. Jack, would you like to take set 1 or set 2?
I'll take set 2.
Okay, so Payson, I'll be asking your questions in set number 1. Are you ready for your 2-pointer?
Let's go.
Your year is 2021. Your actor is Anthony Ramos. And the genre, musical, romance, drama.
In the Heights.
That is correct for 2 points. Taking you 16 to 18. So moving on to your 3-point question. You get this correct, force it back to David. So for your 3-point question, your year is 2014. Your director is Adam Wingard. Your plot keywords are dead son, soldier, false identity.
The Guest.
That is correct for 3 points. And the lead. The 1 point lead. So, Jack, if you'd like to give David his 2-point question from set 2.
Absolutely. David, your 2-point question in set 2. Your year is 2021. Your actor is Michael Jordan, and your genre, sports, science fiction, and family.
Can I wait? Do you mean Michael B. Jordan, or is it? Is it me? Wait a minute.
I think it's an error. I think there's an error in the document.
I think there's an error. Yeah,
There is an error.
A Space Jam: A New Legacy, I believe. But
Yeah, there's an error in the doc. But you did get that right.
So I don't know, Payson. What do you? I don't know. It's up to you.
Can you bring Bowden, Bill Jr.?
So back there was an issue with the question in the document. We discussed it. We felt best. Unfortunately for David, we can't award those points, even though you were technically correct. The question was wrong in the document, so we will give you a new 2-pointer in that filmography round. Are you ready for your new 2-pointer?
Yep. Go ahead.
Jack, take it away.
All right. Your 2-pointer, your replacement 2-pointer is 2021 Daniel Craig action spy thriller.
No Time to Die.
That is correct for 2 points.
And the lead. So, Payson, your 5-pointer. Need this to put it back in David's court. Your decade is the 1980s. Which 3 would you like from year, director, actor, co-actor, genre, or keywords?
Bring William Jr. in.
Oh, welcome.
Okay. It's not the 2010, so I think the year would honestly help me here.
If you think the year would help you, you can go with the year. But I think you need actually
year.
Yeah, I think you want to take what's the decade again?
80s.
Yeah, maybe actor keywords and
year actor is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's probably the way to go.
Okay, year actor keywords.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Carriola Jr. So, Payson, just to clarify, you would like the year, the actor, and the plot keywords?
Yes, that is what I want.
Okay, reminder, you still have 2 repeats remaining?
Yep.
Your year is 1984. Your actor is Patrick Swayze. And your plot keywords are Midwest, teenagers, and World War III.
Red Dawn.
That is correct for 5 points, and a bit too close to home on the keywords there. So, we go back to David.
All right, David, your 3-point question. Your year is 2019. Your director is Robert Rodriguez, and your keywords are Amnesia, Dystopia, and Cyborg Woman.
Alita, Battle Angel.
That is correct.
3 points.
So with that, the score is now Payson with 24, David with 23.
All right, David, your final question, your 5-pointer. Your decade is the 1980s. What do you want?
I'll bring Bill in, yeah.
Yep. All right. What do you think's good? Well, I know act keywords; those are the gold standards.
Yeah,
Obviously.
definitely. So it's on between. Yeah, go ahead.
I would say, would the year actually help you? Would the director or the co-lead maybe? What do you think? What's going to help you the most? What are you thinking?
Man, that's hard. Yeah, actor keywords for sure. Yeah, I think for the 80s. Yeah, I think the year would might help better. Yeah.
All right. So you think year lead keywords?
Oh man. Yeah, I think so. Let's go with that.
All right. You still got a good repeat or 2. Take your time. Don't stress. You're killing it.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Yep.
So
Your actor keywords. Yep.
Your actor keywords. Perfect. Okay. Your year is 1985. Your actor is Emilio Estevez. And your keywords are marriage, bar, and college graduation.
Oh, wait.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Seconds.
All right. Your year, 1985. Your actor, Emilio Estevez. Your keywords, marriage, bar, college graduation.
I got one more repeat, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
Final repeat for David.
Oh, yes. Your year is 1985. Your actor is Emilio Estevez, and your keywords are marriage, bar, and college graduation.
Okay, Payson, that's a good game.
Yep.
St. Elmo's Fire.
And your winner. Moving on to the number 1 contenders. David Nishimoto.
Great
St.
game,
Elmo's
David.
Fire was correct. Well done to both of you.
My
That
God.
was a fantastic match. Jack, any words?
No, great match, guys. Like you both had incredible round ones. Both scoring 9 out of 10 points. David took the lead in round 2 and just ran with it for the rest. But Payson kept it close all throughout. So yeah, no, it was a great game on both by both players.
Right, well, let's move into the post-match interviews, starting with today's second place finisher, Payson. Who's with who? Payson, you played a hell of a match. It really was. It's fine margins in games like this. How are you feeling?
Yeah, this was the weakest deep cut game I think I've played. And I should have been more prepared. I thought I was prepared, but something obviously didn't click, and I just got to get better at that. That's all there is. David played an incredible game, and I'm happy I took him to the last question. Had me a little hopeful there in the end when he was using all his repeats, but yeah, I had a feeling he had it.
Yeah.
You know, Payson's situation is very similar to the first time. I found this weird little VHS copy of Hard Ticket to Hawaii, and it was very sticky, and I don't want to talk about that. But anyway, I put it in, and something just clicked, but it didn't click right away. Took till about the 34 minutes and 17 second mark, and I think Payson's still at 31 minutes and 20 seconds. So things will get better. Screw you, Dad. That's all I have to say.
Well, sometimes VHS tapes get sticky when you're home alone too. But Payson, that was awful. Payson, you had a really good round 1, 9 out of 10, as Jack said. Round 3, you were quick to answer all 3 of those, including your 5-pointer. It was just the deep cuts round that sort of bit you there. Is there anything you think anyone you'd like to play next? Anyone you think that you can get back into your? Because that's it's only your second defeat in singles.
I don't think I'll be playing again till the tournament, and bring on whoever I play. I think it would be fun.
Well, thank you very much, Payson. And Mr. Carriola Jr., always a pleasure to have you here. We'll see you on the next one.
Morrissey.
So, time to talk to today's winner, David. David, how are you feeling after that?
Well, first I'll say, man, Payson really gave me a great game. I knew I had to do my absolute best, like to match him and then try to get a little bit above him, because like the first round we're neck and neck, and the second round was like we're really equally having trouble with our rounds with our movies. But then that third round, man, I mean, like I was a little bit what do you call it, like shocked by the last question. Like I was kind of like distracted by it, like, oh man, what is it? So I think I figured it out. So but great game, Payson, for sure, man. That's why you're my partner. We're both like equally great at this game. Bill, I didn't know I had no idea about the surprise cameo today, but what do you think?
I thought the spamming of my Instagram DMs was enough, but apparently this little fucker just pops up like a cockroach, and it's insane. I already gifted him my Silverhawks lunchbox. What more do you want from me? I just want to live my life. Normally, I would be like congratulating myself that I have a child and look at my superior semen, but like fucking Christ, this guy's just such a god. Anyway, enough about me and my fucking problems, and of which I have so many. Here we are today. Sorry, you killed it. As always, as I knew you could. Going into a number one contenders match, Ben. You ready? You ready for murder? Ready for murder? Are you ready for it?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you're about as ready as much as Morrissey is a cunt. So, because he is just the worst human being next to J.K. Rowling, who should eat all the shit. Yeah, man, you ready? I mean, personally, I would give your opponent a lot more awful movies, but that's me. That's what I do, and they hate me for it. That's why I've been given the year off.
See, Spence wasn't happy when I suggested trying to use that word more often in trivia, but
I know, you're like European, so technically it's like saying hello. So
he did actually say,
if you got an Australian, it's even better. That's like a term of endearment, and it's fantastic. So.
They did actually say I could use it if I teamed up with you, Bill.
I got the team name. You ready? Continuously awesome, but you got to really stretch it out. So that's what you got to do.
But that's not what we're here for. We're here to congratulate David.
Yeah, we are. Good stuff, dude.
So, David, I asked Payson who he'd like to play next, but we know who your number one contender match is against. How do you feel about a number one contenders match against Cameron Holtzman?
Ooh. Well, I mean,
been there. Good luck.
He's good. That's all. He's good. Yeah. I played him before. Mm-hmm. I got the good side of that. But yeah, I'm ready for it. I'll be ready for it for sure.
I say we give him Canada's finest export. Final sacrifice. It's good stuff. Rousdower, baby. Let's go.
I'll think of a good one for him. That's all I'll say.
Rousdower.
Well, congratulations once again, David and Bill. Always a pleasure.
All right.
We got through it, Jack.
Yes, we did.
Thank you to Spence for allowing us to come in and host. They're always gracious to let us in and give us this. And I said it was going to be a train wreck. Turns out the only real issue was something in the dock. So it had nothing to do with us.
That was Spence. Or someone else. Who knows?
I don't know who wrote it, but they let us in here and
we can blame Spence.
It was fine. It was fine. And that's it. That's it. We come in here, we host a few, and it was a great match. That's the most important thing. It was a great match, and both players played well.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit! I'm tripping on my words. Yes, they did. Absolutely. No, it was a great match, and I already erased my board, so now I can't tell what the scores were. Dang it. No, but fantastic. Can't wait to see David take on Holtzman in their number one contenders match, and can't wait to see Payson probably in the tournament next. Great match.
Yep. It's 3 a.m. I'm going to bed. You stay classy, movie trivia community.